Hi, I'm Coach Kane from Straight Blast Gym, Portland, Oregon, and this is Ella. I'm going to continue our series on north-south top, and we're going to do some sweeps. Just kidding, actually this is going to be a prop I'm going to use to show some structural stuff. So when you're holding north-south top, you can build two kinds of structural pressure that you apply to the bottom person, and this will kind of help me to show you what that looks like. One type of pressure is this type of downward pressure here like this, which is a really good pressure. And then another type of pressure, you can imagine if I place this here and then shove some weight on it. That's a second type of pressure. Place this here and then shove some weight on it. And so what that looks like with your body, if you can imagine, north-south top, the first kind, and this is more of a kind of a spearing pressure with north-south top, which is great if you need to move a lot. It's not quite as good for holding, so if I need to get the game going and I need to move, then I can get my hips up in the air. If my intent is to hold, just to lock them down, that second one is by far superior. And so if you look what that one looks like, it looks like this. And so the key components are my hips are lower than my shoulders. So my shoulders are here, my hips are here. They're really connected to the mat. No space right here with my hips. And when you do that, it makes you super extremely heavy because you're so low and your hips are so far away that even a big person can't lift them. When you're using the spearing pressure, you're really mobile, but your hips and your center of gravity is so high that you become a little bit more susceptible to being pushed around. And so when you're working north-south, you need to decide, am I trying to be mobile or am I trying to pin? You might have to shift back and forth between those two as you work, but you should be very specific about what your goal is in the moment, and then you can adjust your posture to match. That to me that little tip or that idea has been the thing that's allowed me to have a fairly successful north-south game.